The Broncos will kick off first, and here we go. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Looking to fire. Finds the tight end. And they get to him and knock him down to prevent a big gain. 3rd down, and they'll need 5 to keep this opening drive moving. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the tight end. Love to see these 3rd down conversions on offense, and they're out to their own 39-yard line. And the Cougars will line it up on 1st and 10. Under fire. Quickly to the tight end. I wonder how much fun this is for him. The head coach trying to take down the old alma mater across the way.
Yeah, I think these are always mixed emotions and how you feel about this, playing your old squad. Like, it's something about it, I'm sure, that's nostalgic, and all the memories probably come flooding back. But there's also a competitive element, Palmer, that you want to beat this squad. Like, this is the next team in your way for you accomplishing your goals and dreams.
Yeah, he's probably experiencing the emotional spectrum coming into this game, but make no mistake about it, he has to separate himself from his past allegiances and understand he's the home team. He wants this crowd to get in this football game. You know, he just gave a rousing speech to his guys in the locker room before taking the field. He wants to win this game versus his alma mater.
All the way down to the 25-yard line. They've moved the sticks. It's 1st down. The Cougars kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Looking to throw on 1st down. Catch in the middle. It's Clemens. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. On 1st down from the 13-yard line. Give to the single back. Great penetration by this defense, and they knock him down behind the line. A loss of 1. After that last loss, it's 2nd and 12. Now the play fake. Back open in the middle. That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on 3rd down. And it's incomplete as he was trying to make the play in the back corner of the end zone. And now on 4th down, they'll try a field goal. He'll boot it from the left side, and from this distance, that angle ought to be fairly easy. He splits the uprights. And the first points of the day come on that field goal.
And they don't get 7 on that opening drive, but they get 3. And this place is rocking. Night games are always so loud, so obnoxious, and these fans, they get something to cheer about with that first offensive possession.
The Broncos offense will now get its first chance with the football. And here comes Dylan Riley. He has become a key piece of this offense.
Well, he's a very special talent at running back, and in the future it'll be interesting to see if he sticks around. Obviously, it's a long season, a long way to go. He's got a lot of ability. He's got speed, he can break tackles, he can catch the football. No question this year, this guy is going to be the whole key to the offense.
He is, and I tell you what, to watching this matchup where they're kind of outmatched at most positions, how can he still make an impact on this game? Making guys miss, like doing it by himself, or can his offensive line pave the way a little bit and maybe be neutral to get him some of those matchups? But he is the one guy on this offense that can make life very, very difficult for you, and the other defense knows that. Really curious to watch how this unfolds.
After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. To throw, it's Madsen. Here's the pressure. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Takes the easy throw in the flat. He couldn't find anywhere to go, and now it's fourth down. And the Broncos decide to punt it away. They'll boot it away for the first time tonight. Going to field this one in tight quarters. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. Here comes the Wazoo offense onto the field again. So they put up some early points, and now to build on this 3-0 lead. Still at their own 20 after that last incompletion. It's 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, they'll run it. Good, solid, determined run there. They'll mark him down at the 27. Fairly manageable distance here on third down from the 27. They'll try to get it through the air. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. Washington State sends out the punt unit. They'll have to boot it away for the first time tonight. Steps into this one and unleashes a booming punt. My goodness. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Well, they finally stop him, but he found some running room on that return and really helps out his offense to start this drive. Boise State has it back, ready to go to work on offense. They're going to need to get something started, finding themselves in a 3-0 hole. Back to throw, it's Madsen. Finds his man, it's Riley. Makes the grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one. The Broncos in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Back to pass. Here comes the Heat. Still looking for a man. Inside the 30. Slides to the ground after picking up the first. Great play on 2nd and short. Ball spotted at the 27. It's 1st and 10. Quick release on the RPO. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Just barely picked up a yard with that last completion. It's 2nd and 9. Gonna run it. It's Riley. Able to make the tackle, but not before he gets 5 yards down to the 21. We've come to the end of the period, and Washington State is on top. Let's take a peek at the numbers so far. This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on third down. He'll try to get to the marker himself. And he gets it right on the cusp. Maybe a few pebbles short of a first down in that football. I see the closed fist from the ref. It'll be 4th down. I'm not sure this was ever a real decision. They'll go for it on 4th and inches. He's got enough for the first down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going. And the Broncos pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. The run inside. It's Riley. They'll wrestle him down at the 4-yard line after that run. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. To the air. It's Madsen. Has it. And he will score. Touchdown, Boise State. They'll try to tack one more on their score. They score for the big fella here. Why are tight ends so effective in the red zone?
Well, these aren't the guys that are going to burn by you and go for 70 most of the time, but when you can use their big-bodied frames, threaten them to run the football and be a blocker in the running game, and now you slip them in the secondary, make that big play.
Washington State ready to get things going now as the offense takes the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line. 8-yard pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and short. They'll run play action. Oh, they're after him. Finds his tight end. He's brought down, but he's got enough to give Wazoo a first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33. The Cougars with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Back to pass on second down. Got it in the middle, it's Freeman. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Third and long from the 42. If they can get some of it, it might give them a chance to go for it on fourth down. Got his man in the middle. Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42. Washington State has it all working right now. Wants to throw on first down. And he'll chuck that one away and save the down. Nobody was able to get open. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Looking to fire. Throws to the wideout. On target to the left. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. They have been stagnant on offense, but finally a little forward movement as they've got a 1st and 10. They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. Got it! Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3. Operating in the red zone here on second down. One man in the backfield, and he gets it. And he charges across the line. Touchdown, Washington State. Lining up to add another.
And what a push up front by this offensive line. Everyone playing in unison, driving out of their stance, working into the second level, hats on hats, creating a lane for that running back.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. The Bronco offense back out there ready to give it another spin. They'll open this drive, hoping to move it down the field. A touchdown would give them the lead. Breaks into the open. Picks up the first down. They get him out of bounds. Couple of yards short of midfield. They'll mark it at the 48, and this offense is rolling. Ripped off a chunk on the opening play of this drive. Now it's first down from the 48. Dropping back, it's Madsen. It's picked off, and that's number 10.
As some defensive backs just have a way of finding the football. He's starting to develop that. His 3rd interception on the season, just has a good feel for playing that spot in the back end.
And the offense heads out onto the field to get the drive started. The give on the counter. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Right back to the well. Might have a chance. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Caught behind the line. It's Freeman. And he's brought down after a nice gain. They might have the defense's head spinning a little bit now. Hit him with a big run, now they hit him with a big pass.
Man, it's so hard to defend both. You know that. Which coverage do I want to put? Do I want to put more people in the box to stop the run? When you've got this kind of balance on offense, the defense can't be right.
Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Some misdirection with the counter. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they'll talk it over to see if they can build on this lead before halftime. On 3rd and short, they'll try to convert through the air. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. And here comes the field goal unit for the 2nd time tonight. absolutely perfect. The lead now 6 here.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Running inside, it's Riley. Got enough for the first. And he's brought down after a nice game. The Broncos racing to the line in the hurry-up.
And how about the running back, man? Rips off a big play. This offense creates some momentum, and what do? They keep their foot on the gas, right back on the football to try to keep this offense rolling.
Oh, they had the screen all set up on first down, and he couldn't make the catch. Looking for room, it's Riley.
Man, it's nice when you can depend on your big boys up front to make a lane, and you get 5 or 6 yards. You get 5 or 6 yards a pop. You move the ball down the field easily, and more importantly, can get this defense to be more aggressive, to bring DBs close to the line of scrimmage, and then that might open up some big plays down the field.
To the air, it's Madsen. He's got his man. That'll be enough for the first down, and the ball will be spotted at the 47. And the Broncos come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Gliding to the right, still trying to make a play. Just led him a little too far across the sidelines. Makes the catch, but it's incomplete.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Grabbed in the middle, it's Anderson. They get him down at the 36. It will be a first down. Set up for the first down play, and they're going to call a timeout and talk it over instead. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Moving into scoring territory at the 36 on first down. Wants to throw it again, and why not? Fires on the move. Got his man downfield. He'll be stopped at the 6-yard line, but what a job picking up yardage after the catch. And a chance to really carry momentum with them into the locker room if they can take the lead here. First and goal. Grabs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Broncos!
You always want to take some momentum into halftime. That's exactly what they did. How about the touchdown late in the first half? Now a chance to take the lead with the extra point. All the momentum, all the juice, all the feel-good going right to this offense.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. They'll start this drive going to the air. Finds us back in the middle. Now the Cougars are going to use the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Looking downfield very late in the half. Got a man, it's Clemens. Timeout taken by the offense is their second. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Now from the 40, it's first and 10. Wants to throw it again. Tight end finds a soft spot. Gets the ball right to the 50-yard line, and that'll be enough for a first down. The Cougars are going to use their 3rd and final timeout here. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. Gets rid of it. He's got the tight end. Big pickup on that one. They'll mark him out at the 40. So it's first down, but with just a few seconds, they'll try to put up a 3 before halftime. And he missed it. No good. And after the miss, they're still down by a single. Just enough time for one final play in this half.
Listen, he's a guy that makes 60-yarders in practice, so they give him that.
He lobs one high down the left side. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. Was looking for a little more daylight for a big return, but he'll settle for the pick and setting his offense up at the 24. Washington State has it teed up, and we're ready to go here in the second half. From inside the 10, here he comes. He'll be brought down at the 22-yard line. Good coverage on that one. His return is stopped short of the 25. Here comes the Broncos offense to start the drive. They'll start this third quarter with a run. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. Tried to pound it on first down, now back to the line. Looking downfield, it's Madsen. Right on the money. No chance to run, but still a good gain. You got to think they'll try to muscle their way forward on 3rd and short from the 29. Looking to throw for it. That 3rd down pass was coming in hot before it fell to the ground.
Defense did a great job. 3rd and short on the opponent's side of the field. They're expecting quick throw. Everybody, they dug their heel on the ground. They're able to break on the...
Hold on a minute. The offense still out there going for it in their own territory. On 4th down, they'll try to throw it. At the 40, there he goes. Knocked out of bounds at the 46 after the good pickup on that one. The Broncos will have it 1st and 10. Wants to throw it again. Unloads to the wideout. And the defense forced that incompletion with the deflection. So now it's 2nd and long. Off the play fake. The sweet feet buy a little time. On the run deep down the right side. Wide open, he makes the catch. He's stopped and forced out of bounds just short of the 10-yard line. They'll mark it at the 11. And the Broncos go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Trying to run, it's Riley. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Going to work on 2nd down, and the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. Rides to the back. Touchdown, Broncos! And they take it in for 6 more points. They'll try to add another to their lead. Precision blocking up front. Created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, and it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Cougars offense takes the field to start this drive. Last drive ended after a long missed field goal, and they have it back ready to go to work. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. The run from the shotgun. That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. You have to wonder, after missing a field goal on the last drive, how are they going to play this 3rd down? Keeps it himself. He's knocked down just short of the 30 at the 29-yard line. It brings up 4th down. Washington State will have to boot it away. 2nd time today they've been forced to punt. Makes the catch. Wants to make a move upfield. They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. And so the Boise State offense comes out to go to work. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. And some room to work. Makes it past the marker. Brought down at the 45 after a 15-yard pickup.
Another good run. Man, he has been picking up yards in bunches today. Jesse showing off all the skills.
And he's showing no signs of slowing down, David. This guy just gets better as the game goes on. He is a beast.
To the air, it's Madsen. Throws to the tight end. Finds his man. It's Terry. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. Last completion moves the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Might be calling a hot route. Looking downfield on first down. Unloads it downfield. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Back to pass. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Trying to pick up a first down. On third and long, he has to throw for it. He's got the back in the middle. Finds a crease at the 20. He goes out of bounds right at the 10-yard line, and the offense can smell the touchdown from here. The Broncos, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. On the run, it's Riley. No running room at all, and he barely makes it back to the line of scrimmage. It's third and goal. That last play, not what they had in mind, and they've got a long way to go to get it close to the goal line to pick up a first down. Shotgun snap on third down. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. They'll send out the kicker to try to salvage this drive. From the right hash, and this distance makes that angle not quite so severe. Absolutely center cut. And now the lead is even bigger.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Washington State has it back, and they'll send the offense onto the field. Last time they had it, didn't pick up a first down. Let's see if they can put something together. Makes a grab and room to run. He'll move it up to the 37-yard line, and it'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wide receiver comes in motion. Unloads quickly. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Behind the chains now on second and long. Off play action. Quickly out to the tight end. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. And this offense just can't afford not to get the first down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. Pressure coming. And he tried to string out that run, but there was nowhere to turn it upfield, and he's forced out of bounds for a loss. Washington State sends the punt team onto the field. And that one will find its way into the end zone for a touchback. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Riley. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down. And the Broncos come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Looking to throw, it's Madsen. Just a short pass to the tight end. And as they get him to the ground, clock running, looks as if time will expire here in the third. Right around the halfway point of the season, neither of these squads that we've watched today ranked, but here's the top 25 as it stands right now. After swapping into the field, they gave him a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on third down. Trying to pick it up on the ground. Got a little grass. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. The Broncos come to the line with a fresh set of downs. To the air on first down. Working that left side now. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. After the 4-yard completion on first down, now it's 2nd and 6. Looking to fire. Hauls it in. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. And the Broncos look to keep this drive humming. Motion from the wideout. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. The run inside. It's Riley. There he goes. And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few. Now on second down, they want to keep moving forward and keep that clock churning. They'll go right back to him. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. The Broncos kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Wide receiver going in motion. Jet sweep to the receiver. What a great job of containment, and they stop him in his tracks right at the line of scrimmage. This drive has already drained more than 3 minutes off the clock, and now they've got it on second down. Looking for a man, it's Madsen. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. They're within field goal range at the 29. Let's see if they can pick up a few or the first down on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. A spectacular one-hand grab. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. And they'll send the field goal team back out for the second time tonight. Oh, it's blocked. Here comes the Wazoo offense onto the field again. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Finds his man. Oh, there might have been trouble if they had knocked him down so quickly. And the Cougars can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Out of the gun, they give to the back. And he's knocked down.
Yeah, and this offense has to find a way to run the football. They got to get more creative, but whatever that looks like for this offense, something to jumpstart them, because nothing really going on the ground.
Yeah, defensively, though, you got to give them credit, too, because they knew that physically they were going to try to be challenged up front. That was a big MO for this offense coming into it. But the defense, they've risen to the occasion. Their front seven has dominated this entire game.
Looking to throw on first down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Keeps it on the option. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. Fourth down attempt coming. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Can't find his man. It'll be incomplete, and that is a heartbreaker this late in the game. Wants to throw. It's Madsen. And the incomplete pass was just too hot to handle.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
This time it's complete.
And quarterback dropping back, understanding I'm getting zone coverage. All I got to do is be a little bit patient, manipulate that defense a little bit. My wide receiver runs that drag, and I get the first down.
Now well within striking distance as that third down play gets them a first at the 29. And the Broncos come to the line with a new set of downs. Running inside, it's Riley. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. The Cougars will use their first timeout here. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. Right back to it. 7-yard pickup on that one, 3rd down and 3 coming. Trying to save time on defense, they use their second timeout. They've got one timeout left now. They'll have to choose wisely as to when to use it. They'll run for it on 3rd and short. The Cougars are going to use their 3rd and final timeout here. And they'll have to navigate the rest of this game without being able to stop the clock. The Broncos back to the line on 1st down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. They'll switch it up here and look to throw. They're working that left side. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. Following that last play, we have a that is slow to get up. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. They'll run it. They want to take their time here. Touchdown, Broncos! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. Boy, do they need that score. Gave them a little cushion as they try to put a stop to this 2-game slide. And now, with the extra point, they're up by 18 here in the 4th. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Washington State ready to get things going now as the offense takes the field. What a turn that last drive was. Didn't pick up the 4th down, and it led to the scoring drive, David.
Yeah, and those are frustrating because you think you might get points and then your defense gives up points. This has got to be a complementary football type deal. The offense now needs to provide a little spark and give this defense some hope.
No doubt, David. They got to turn the page, and they've got to play with a little bit more urgency here, knowing they've got to get that one back and put a good drive together.
And they'll get it to the 39-yard line, and they'll move the chains.
Most offensive coordinators want to be really aggressive on 2nd and short. And I love the quarterback here. He drops back the pass thinking being aggressive. Nothing available. Scramble. Give me an easy first down.
The Cougars will hustle to the line. 2 minutes now left in this one, and time is running short if they want to find a way to pull this one out. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Back to pass. The screen. He can go. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. Sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. Clock's running. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Got a man in the middle. Shakes a man, and he might take off. Touchdown, Wazoo! Rolled into the end zone, and this crowd was eating it up.
The one thing you know about this offense, they're going to keep fighting, right? They're down on the scoreboard right now, but they're trying everything they can. Nice job there, finding a way to score that touchdown. And listen, we've seen crazier things happen before in college football. This thing ain't over until there's zeros on the clock. Well, they got their hands team out there for a reason, and that's why in these situations you put receivers, tight ends, and dudes that can hold on to the football, knowing that, hey, all we got to do is recover this onside kick. David, we win the game.
And, man, this is such a low percentage play, right? Like, it's so hard to kick an onside and actually have it bounce correctly and go right. You're right. They put the right